Welcome! In this series of videos, we will cover the subject of using AI to do, enhance, or complete PowerBasic coding. Today we will attempt to use Claude AI to create a PowerBasic application. We've covered a number of videos on this channel on various artificial intelligence subjects. So today we are going to have a look at how good is an AI system at writing PowerBasic code. Are our coding skills in danger? The AI system we're going to be trying out today is Claude AI. There are a number of models we could use, but for this first attempt we'll use Claude Sonnet 4, which is currently the free tier in this system. So the prompt we're going to use is PowerBasic Console application to demonstrate the use of timers. And here we are after the initial generation of code. We have some documentation on the left-hand side of the screen explaining what the features of the application are and the concepts used. The actual code appears on the right. Well, so far, so good. Let's copy the code into the PowerBasic Console compiler and see if it compiles. Well, no. It's failing on a Windows API declare function called sleep. Sleep is an inbuilt function to PowerBasic that is likely to be a wrapper to that particular Windows API function. So we don't need a declare statement and can just comment it out. Our program compiles without problem now, but will it run correctly? Well, we have a menu on screen. Let's go for option number 1, a simple elapsed timer. Well, it seems to be triggering on a regular basis for 10 seconds. So option number 1 works okay. Let's go for option number 2, a countdown timer. And we'll pick a 5-second countdown. And it's demonstrating a 5-second countdown. That's fine. Number 3, a periodic timer with counter. And this takes every 500 milliseconds for 20 iterations. And again, it's performing perfectly. So let's go on to number 4, the stopwatch timer. Not quite sure how well that one worked. Okay, let's move on to the next one. And this is option number 5, and it has processed as well. So let's check we can exit from the application and then have a look at the source code. I've uploaded a lot of source code to GitHub over the last few years as part of this YouTube channel. And we can tell that this AI system hasn't been feeding on that data, as the naming convention I use for subroutines and functions, as well as variables, is not being used in this code. So let's see if we can generate a new version of this application to automatically name the subroutines by amending the prompt. And then we can regenerate our source code by clicking the Save button. And here we are generating code in real time. Well, I can see as the subroutines in the right-hand pane whiz past, they're all being prefixed with the word sub. So it has successfully prefixed all the subroutine names. So we'll let this run to completion and we'll see what our code is going to look at after it completes. Well, while it has named the subroutines the way I wanted, it has generated an entirely different application. Let's see if this one is going to compile. No, it's not going to compile, as it can't find the getTickCount API call. Let's try once more to refine our prompt. And once this is completed, we'll paste the code into the console compiler and attempt to compile once more. And it appears to have missed the Windows API include library. So let's add that in and compile once more. And another problem. We appear to be missing the declaration of a variable, kb hit. Now, we can see if we look at the rest of the code, Let's see where this is actually used. It's referenced, but it is not declared. And it doesn't seem to be populated either. Very strange. So, in summary, it appears to have got a little confused in this iteration of the application. Overall, the first iteration of the application was the best, and shows that perhaps with more training data, this model could actually produce some workable code. Perhaps asking it to produce an entire application was asking too much of it. I think we will revisit this model in later videos to look at how well it can optimize one of your own applications or create just a specific function, as well as other methods to enhance what it has produced. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching today's video. Please feel free to click on the link in the description below to discover more videos.